How you doing? This is the part 5 video of the live trading. Before I show you anything, I will have to say this first. You need to understand proper risk management, and you don't have to be greedy while trading. This is it. One of my students sent me a screenshot today that he traded $1 to $6. That's from 1,000 naira to around 6,000 naira plus in a day. Another one posted and told me he raised $2 to $15 in a day. And I told you about my own experience also. So it's possible doing all those things. You just don't have to be greedy. And this is what I'm going to tell you. In order to have the proper risk management, this is what I'm going to say. First, any of the capital you put, starting from $1 upward, I guarantee you making 10% of it daily. So don't be greedy. Hear this once again. Any capital you put, I guarantee you making 10% daily. The robots can make more than that though. But please understand proper risk management. I guarantee you 10% of it daily. Once you make the 10% daily, meaning in 10 days, you are getting back your initial capital. So if you put 1,000 naira, you are making 100 naira daily. In 10 days, you are making your money. Which means if you put 100,000 naira, you are making 10,000 naira daily. In 10 days, you are making back your capital. So once you realize your capital back in 10 days, are you listening? Once you realize back your capital in 10 days, you can now, according to my last videos and my other videos, you know how to change the stake and take profit and stop loss. You know how to do them. You can now change them to anything you like. Probably the bot should be giving you like $2 daily, $5, $15, $20 daily. But please don't be greedy. That should be after you realize your initial capital. But if you still prefer making 10% daily, it's good to go. I know of a site that is making $1.65. Most of you might know that site. $1.65%. That's 1.65%. Meaning you are making $1.65 daily with $100. That's with $100. Meaning with $100 you are making nothing less than 1,000 naira plus in a day. Can you now see the difference? But if you accumulate that 1,000 naira plus in a day, by the end of the month, it's giving you close to 50,000 naira. So don't think of it withdrawing daily or weekly. Think of the end of the month and see how huge that small money is. So please, not talk of me guaranteeing you 10% of your money daily. So the person who invested $100 making 10% of the money daily, calculate that in a month and see how you are going to be in huge profit. Even if it is 1,000 naira, earning 100 naira daily, calculate that in a month. Gradually, you'll be building your account. So that's just it. Now, I'm going to clarify you guys because I've literally developed some new set of robots. So I'm going to explain them to you one after the other. Let me go to my upload section and I will show you all the robots I am having. All my robots. I'm showing you everything. So for those of you who is confused with those robots, so you can understand, I have the robot for those who have low capital, and I have the robots for those who have huge capital. So can you see them? I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm having 5 of them, 5 of the robots, and I'll explain from this first one back to this down one. Or let me explain the huge capital first, then I will come back to the low capital. Okay, so these ones, 1, 2, and this third one here, they are basically for the huge capital. So let me upload this first one. I've uploaded this first one. Good. Blocks are loaded successfully. So this is the first one. And I set the stake amount of this first one to 0.35. That's the normal stake amount, right? And the take profit to $10, the stop loss also to $10. The top take profit is too much. Rather than me trying to make that $10 at once in one trade, I can just split it and set the take profit to like $3. So I can trade like 3 to 4 times in a day and I will make my $10. That's another logic of proper risk management, okay? So don't try to be greedy and say, okay, you want the robot to trade like $100 for you at once in one trade. It can do it, but you have to understand your proper risk management. So I will just split it, take profit to $3. But this is how the bot is going to look like. This is how the bot will be inserted. So you are the one that will change some things. I told you the things you are going to be changing in my former videos, right? So don't go and set some things. In fact, you can destroy the bot if you go and mistakenly go and remove one of the section. Like for example, now mistakenly remove this and you did not know, and you are clicking play button, the robot you've done something wrong to the robot. So please be careful with the blocks. Any little mistake, you are gone with the trading. It might take you out of trade. So please, the ones I said you guys should be changing is this. Don't even try to change the stake amount because it is the smallest, 0.35 cents. You will need to change the take profit and the stop loss. Those are the things you need to change, especially the take profit. Don't be greedy with your profit. Even with the 0.31 cents or $1 is okay. Don't be greedy, especially that take profit. So that's it, and you can leave it as default like this if your capital is quite huge, like from $100 above. That's why I said huge capital, right? But if you know you're having like $20, $30, $40, you can change the stop loss and the take profit. Anyways, you can still make use of the low capital for your $20, $10, $5, $1, or even $40. Yes. So that's that about this. Let me go to the second robot, which is the indicator. You see this indicator, good, blocks are loaded successfully. You see this indicator will literally tells you when, we literally give the robot the timing when the robot should trade. Unlike the former videos where I told you that you need to be looking at the chart to know when you can make your trade, all those kind of things. Don't need that again, as this indicator literally, this indicator here, this is the indicator. It will literally give the robot the timing of when to trade and how to trade successfully. So this one is also applying to those who have huge capital. Okay, it also applies to those who have huge capital. And as you can see, the stop loss is $90. The take profit is $5. So which means if you're having like $100, you don't have to change anything like this. This kind of take profit and stop loss is okay. You don't have to change it, just leave it and the robot will trade. Or probably you stay with it, or you change your take profit to $2. Very simple. At least going 5 times in a day, that's you are making your 10% profit, $10. Don't just be greedy with this. The robot can make more than that. But understand the proper risk management. First, get your capital back in 10 days and you can do other things. That's just it. Then let me trade so you can, I want to show you some things also. Let me trade. Whew. Okay. It's trading. Okay, the robot enters at 0.14.504. That's the entry spot. The entry spot is 0.14 point, and the exit spot is 0.14.041. And put, the trade type is put, right? Put means down, meaning that when the robot enters around 7014.504, then it must come down. Can you see that the robot now come down to 7014.041? Now let's see the second one. The robot enters around 7015, then 0.032, then it scale up to 0.151. So I lose, right? So which means put means the entry spot must be greater than the lower spot, than the exit spot. The entry spot must be greater than the exit spot. While call means that the entry spot must be lower than the exit spot. So meaning that this entry spot might be small, while this exit spot must be greater. Must be, yeah, I'm making mistake. That this entry spot must be small and this exit spot must be greater. And that's why you see that our call, I was in profit, right? So that's just it. This put means that this entry spot must be smaller, while this exit spot must be, this entry spot must be greater, while this exit spot must be smaller. While call, which is rise means that the entry spot must be small compared to the exit spot, because we predict that it's going to rise higher. Put means fall, meaning that when the robot enters the market around 7015, then we are predicting that the robot will fall down to 7014 something. I hope you understand. So this robot and the indicator predicts the market for you. You don't have to predict anything. And as you can see, we are winning the game here. We are winning the game. So the robot knows when to enter market and when not to enter market. So instead of you trying to reach your take profit level, once you see that the market is on your side, you are in profit, you can just stop rather than you reaching the take profit level. You get what I'm trying to say? I will stop automatically. Now once I see that I'm in profit, a message will pop up, then I will quickly press the stop button before the robot take another trade, because okay, I've stopped. Because if the robot should take another trade without you quickly stopping it, you might be in loss and you have stopped. You get what I'm trying to say? So you have to see that you are in profit, then you quickly pause the robot. By so doing, you are in saver side. So that's just it. That's if you don't want to reach the take profit level. I hope you get, you can just stop it once you are in profit. So by so doing, you are in greater side. Let me quickly show you this. Yes, I want to say about this because I might forget. Let me quickly say it here. It applies to both the huge capital and the low capital. I want you to notice something. So please, you don't have to wait. If your take profit level is around more money, like $5, $10, I want to show you this thing. You don't have to wait till you reach the $5 before you stop the robot. Do you know why I said so? Now, you see, I lose. Once you see that you lose like up to $5, that's like 5 times consecutively. That's if you are trading with around $100. If you have lose like 5 times consecutively, then you should know that any opportunity of win like this, you have to stop the robot. That means the market is resetting. That's the mean. So I've lost like 2 times consecutively. If I should lose close to 5 times consecutively, I have to, by the time I win like this, I have to stop the robot. That's if you are trading with around $100 plus. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here now. So which means if you are trading with $20, $40, because martingale strategy works like this. The robot goes to the market with 0.35 out of your capital. So which means if you're having like $1, of course, you can't have $1 initially. You're having like $1 plus, right? Maybe $1.50, $1.70, good. The robot is taking 0.35 cents from your capital. Out of $1 plus, your money has reduced from your capital. If the robot should now lose that money in the market, it will come back to that your capital again and take 0.70 cents. So which means your capital is reducing gradually while the robot is trading, hoping that it will give you profit back and all your money. You get what I'm trying to say now? So which means calculate it regarding to your capital. Calculate how many loss is going to have. That you get what I'm trying to say now? So if you are starting with $1, you know that you cannot have more than 2 loss or 3 loss at a go. So which means if you see that you already have 2 loss, by the third loss, please don't try to trade again, just stop it. I mean by the third time, which means you might be in profit, just stop it. Please, just know that if you are lose consecutively, I have already calculated for $100. That's why I'm saying it. So that's why I explained earlier for you that it depends on your capital. So calculate how many loss it will give you for your capital, so you can know your proper risk management. That okay, if I'm having $10 and that means it must not exceed more than 4 loss at a time or 3 loss at a time. So which means that by the fourth time you are expecting you to be in profit, and once you're in profit, you quickly stop the robot and go and do some things, then come back for a while. I hope you get. So like right now, I'm still trading because it didn't give me up to like 5 loss at a time. So that's what I'm trying to tell you here. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, you cannot get back to me to explain that aspect further. But to those who understand, kudos to you. I'm about to stop this now. Let's see if I'm in profit, then I will stop. I'm in loss, so I can't stop. I have to make sure I'm in profit and I stop immediately so that the robot will not pick. I want to wait till. Please, even if this video is long, that's what I used to say. Watch them because you are learning from this. We are not joking here. We are talking about real money here. So even 5 naira now is money, because accumulation of it will give you a lot of money at the end of the month. So please, we are talking about real fun there. I lose, so I don't have to stop. The message will pop up if you are in profit or if you are in loss. You follow the message to quickly stop. If I'm losing now and I stop the robot, it's in 0.70. If I should stop it and I want to replay it, I've lost all this money because the robot is going to start from 0.35, which even if I win, it cannot regain those lost money. So please, know when to stop. Know when to stop. So I'm expecting to be in profit. I lose again. It must not be in 5 loss at a time. If it's being 5 loss at a time, I'm expecting that once I win like this, I have to stop. So this is the 4th one. This is the 4th one. This is the 4th one. Okay, I'm in profit and I have to stop because I don't want this video to be long. So that's combination of the martingale strategy and in the indicator, which will literally help you to make more profit. Now back to the third robot. I literally had to explain all those ones in that second robot. It applies to other robots. Please, that's proper risk management. Please know them. Back to the third huge capital robot. This one is martingale strategy, just like that one, but that one is martingale strategy combined with indicator. This one is just a normal martingale strategy, no indicator. So probably you have to be checking the chart before you enter market to see where the tick is going. What are the numbers? What are the numbers currently trending? The numbers currently trending is around 15, 16, 15, 16. So as it's going down now, obviously it's going to come back to 14, or as it's going up now, obviously it's going back to 16 or 17. So those are the things you need to know here before you enter market and trade. Okay, so that's that about the huge capital aspect. For those who are having low capital, okay, you see this particular boat that I just load now for low capital, this one here, the one that is going to carry 0.30 cents as profit, the one that is carrying 0.30 cents, because this one is not carrying, this one is just low capital. But you see this particular one is going to carry 0.30 cents as profit. Please just focus on the two. I want to explain something. Okay, I've reloaded successfully. Now listen, the take profit is automatically set to 0.31 cents. Leave it like that, meaning that once you win like this, even if you are losing, once you win like this, it's going to bring a message that take profit level reached. So please, you have to stop immediately, which means if you are starting with $1 plus, $2 plus, you have made more than 10% for that day, because 10% of $1 is 100 naira, but a win in this one is giving you 0.31 cents. That's close to 300 naira. I hope you understand now. So I guarantee 10%, but this one is now over 10%, which means you are good to go. Don't trade 2 times, don't trade 3 times, don't trade 5 times daily. If you're having like $1 to, just calculate your percentage, okay? Your percentage will let you know how many times you are trading daily. If you are along $1 plus $2 to $3, yes, $1 to $3. If you are along $1 to $3, let me just say, if you are along $1 to $4, don't trade more than once in a day. If you are along $1 to $4, don't trade more than once in a day. From $5 to $10, how many trade of $10 will give you 10%? That's 3 trade, because 0.21 is equivalent to 300 naira, right? And $10 is 10,000 naira, which is 10% of 10,000 naira is how much? 1,000 naira. So let's say 3 trade consecutively we give you 10% of $10. So for $5, you should know is around 500 naira. That's, let's say, 2 trade. So calculate your 10% to know how many trade you are going in a day. Don't be greedy. Don't say because you are in profit, you want to do like 10 times in a day. What if you lost your fund? If you are calculating your profit, please calculate your loss also. So I'm telling you this, most people are not going to tell you all this. All this video I'm doing, updating you guys, giving you the latest robot, most people are not going to do this. But I want you to know how we are making this money and how the market works. Okay? So I guarantee you making the 10% in 10% daily for 10 days. If you calculate it, we know that any capital you put, you are making 10% daily. In 10 days, you are making back your capital. So after that, good, you cannot do anything and set any profit. Okay, you are on your own then. But once you know that, okay, you are okay with this 10%, don't set anything. Keep going like that. In a month, it's a huge capital. Okay, so the difference between this one and the second low capital is that this one will give you 0.31% at once. It's giving you huge amount at once you win. But it's having risk substance, but with the martingale strategy, is going to minimize the risk, right? But this second robot of low, I want to upload some. That's taking me away. Sorry about that. That's taking me away. But I hope you understand that 0.30% robot. I'm done with that. So I have to go to the second low capital robot. That's what I want to explain before this one happens. So I will load that second low capital. I'm telling you the difference between the two of them, so you can now choose your choice. The first low capital one, which is the 0.30%, is that it gives you your 10% almost at one time, because 0.31% is huge amount of money, but it's highly risky. Listen, it gives you your 0.31 cent at once, and it's highly risky. But with the martingale strategy, it reduces the risk, because the market will go to 0.35. We go to market, the robot go to market with 0.35 cents. If it loses it, it will come back to your capital and take the money. You are just expecting one time win. No matter how you are losing, you are expecting one time win. So you should know how much capital you are putting though. That's with you. So from this, you can load block again for the second. I'm saying this, it's possible to make money with $1. I can even show you the proof of that person saying you make $1 with $6 just today. But know your proper risk management, please. The second low capital strategy. Good, this is it. With this second low capital strategy, you are making 0.8. 0.8 is equivalent to 0.80 cents. That is close to times 3 of that first one. But the issue here is that before you can get this 0.80 cents, you must go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 times. I hope you get it now. Unlike that one that you can just win your 0.80 cents in one trade. I hope you see the difference now. But this one is less risky. and it is not martingale strategy. I hope you are getting value now. This one is less risky and it is not martingale strategy because the barrier offset is 1.60, that's 1,600. We are saying that these five ticks cannot touch 1,600. Like the tick cannot touch 1,600 in 5 tick, and which is not possible. It's possible, but it's once in a while. That's why this one is less risky. 1,600 pips in 5 ticks is possible, but it's once in a while. But the disadvantage is that if you are starting with $5 or $1, you can change the stake to $1, okay? If we are starting with $5 or $1 and you lose, let's say you lose, you should know that your $5 is going like that immediately, because this is not martingale strategy. You get what I'm trying to say now? But there's higher assurances that you can't lose this $5 immediately, because the 1.6 is quite different. Like, the difference is clear. Before these 5 ticks we reach 1.6, you would have make your money and get out of the market. You get what I'm saying? So don't be greedy. With this strategy, you can, it's called steady. Let me trade for you so you can see. So before it will reach that 0.80 cents, it's going to take a while, but we have 99.999% assurance that you are making your money before you even lose the money. You get it? So in order for you not to lose the money, avoid greediness. That's just it. Even if it is one time trade, stop it. No matter the amount, no amount is too small. Stop it. Can you see now? I lose. That's one of the disadvantages. Stop loss reached. And that's why I said it occurs once in a while. For me to have lose now does not mean I will keep losing. So let's say I'm having $5, I can just start staking with $1 for proper risk management. That's just it. Those kind of things, of course. This one I'm just keep losing. Okay, I won. Okay, I won. I was like, this one I just keep losing. No issue. The reason it brings that stuff up is because the fact that I have lost and my stop loss is around that dollar. You get what I'm trying to say now? My stop loss is around that dollar. If you check, let me go and check for you. My stop loss, can you see my stop loss is $1? And when my stop loss is $1, and when I enter trade, my first trade I lose, and which is $5. You should know that if I keep on trading, even if I'm in profit, it will keep bringing that stop loss. Those who have been trading, you understand what I'm saying. So even if it is take profit level that you reach, if you should reach your take profit level and you press that OK button, it will keep trading for you, and the take profit level will keep popping up, right? So that's what happened. Can you see now? I traded 3 times and I lost my first $5, but it's obvious I won't lose again until, so I can make my $5 at a time. But in the quest of me making my $5 at a time, what if I land lose another $5? So stop putting greediness. $5 is making me 0.27 cents. It's even okay. I can just trade one time. Bam, stop it. Probably after some time or in the afternoon, check the chart. Since this one is not having indicator, check the chart before you trade. Trade one time again. Bam, it's okay. It's not as if you want to make that 0.80 cents immediately. Can you see that $5 is even 0.27 cents? So I'm going to like 5 trade before I make this 0.80 cents. So don't be greedy. Enter the market once. I'm starting a new one now. Forget about all this one. It's starting with a new one now. So enter the market once, pam, and you are good to go. You can just stop once you see that you are in profit. Stop it, rather than you saying you want to make a 0.80 cents at a time, at a go, $1 at a go. Please understand proper risk management, okay? So there's higher assurances of me winning now, then I will stop. Okay, it will bring stop loss level risk because of I haven't taken it away, but as you can see, you see that I won again, right? There's higher chances that I'm going to win again right now, but I've stopped it. I stopped the robot. Immediately I see that take profit, stop loss level reach, but I was too slow, so another trade has commenced. But there's any assurance that I will win. So to show you that this is working, let me delete all these things so that that stop loss for that first one will not keep showing again. So let's start again. So even if it is one time, stop it. By the time you will go 5 times in a day, you have made more than $1 daily. You have made more than $1 daily with $5. You are starting with $5, and I guarantee you 10%. And I've already making more than 10% safe, because $1 is close to 1,000 naira, and instead you're supposed to be making around $5, 500 naira, right? As it has reached that take profit level, as I see that I should have stopped it immediately before the robot starts, to be on the safer side. So you don't have to reach that 0.80 before you stop, please. Once I see that I'm in profit now, we stop. Can you see? I didn't mean I was not talking and teaching. The moment I win the first time like this, I would have stopped the robot, then quit and get back again and keep doing it before the end of the day. By so doing, trust me, I won't be in loss. Greediness will always make people be in loss. So I lost this now. As I press OK, the robot will want to start trading. So let me just stop it, and I believe I will be in profit now. So this is why I said this one is less risky, for the fact that before you get 1,600, you would have make your money. In fact, if not for the sake of tutorial, the $5 that I lose now, I will make it back today with this same strategy. Yes, with this same strategy, because I will know when to enter my market, and I will trade. I can trade like 2-3 times at a go, then I stop. You get the logic now. So please don't just put greediness. If you know you lose $5, just stop it for that day. You can make your $5 back in 5 days. Rather than you saying you want to make your $5 back that day, you are not yet an expert, please. So don't put your money in risk. So those are the robots I'm having now, and that's everything about that. I wish you success. Together we shall succeed. Okay, I remember I want to show you this, that I said one of my students with $1 make over $6. Can you see that? $6.80 using this same robot. And here is our
boss. That martingale strategy is still on my phone. That day trading martingale strategy is still on my phone. So I decided to fund this with 1,000 naira today, and I've already raised it to 6.8 USD. That's 6,000 naira plus in USD. I can show you the screenshots now.
So many people are making money on this platform. I have my proof. I can't just be posting them every time, all the time. I have proofs here. There are plenty, there are many. So many people have just been testifying. So that's just it. Thank you for believing in me. And please don't put greediness. Don't put greediness. Use your proper risk management. Let me go and attend to my students. Thank you.